For those who do not know me, it's your girl Gab, the Intuitive Sag. My motherfucking stomach just started hurting. My stomach keep hurting though. I was fasting when I first started going through this shit. And then I was gonna go to Texas. And then I was like, I was craving meat, but I was craving meat in Texas. Not this bullshit they serving us in St. Louis. uh, but hey y'all, what it do? Let me light my motherfucking candle. Like my shit. We're gonna pray today. We're gonna pray. We ain't gonna forget. We ain't gonna forget about you, God. Hold the fuck up. As soon as I wanna light my candle, you wanna blow. Remember I said, y'all, really when it comes to the elements and using the elements as protection or just being able to manipulate the elements, use the elements, when the sun is out, you don't really need the protection. Literally, the protection is already there. That's how I feel. Like, you can do things to, um, I feel like you could do things to add extra protection. This is what I'm hearing. Somebody could have set up protect. Like, I've been hearing a lot more about like just doing magic more, gainful magic, like protection magic over yourself and shit like that. Like, um, I'm learning. I'm not too much into it. It just keep popping up on my page. I would not be out here long because my motherfucking back is cold. Unless I go get a cover. Um, but somebody could have put spell work or like mm, spell work or uh, over their life. Like, you know how they say we got like past lives and shit? This just a thought that literally just came up. It wasn't, this is not something that I thought about. This is not something that I think about. I was thinking, like, if somebody was alive lifetimes before, right? And you really understand spirituality, you was somebody who really was deep into like how the world works, how life works. People my motherfucking, hold on, I was supposed to light my candle and the wind started blowing. But yeah, like somebody, you could have been someone who's lived on this earth previously. You know what I'm saying? You've been here plenty of times before, or you are a spirit guide or somebody who came down to earth to complete a mission, right? Spirit guide, angel, whatever. Um, and what I'm feeling is there was spell work, not bad spell work, but you could have placed spell work on your life. Um, and it's kind of taking me back to when I was listening to, or when I was watching. It's called A Discovery of Witches, not Discovery of a Witch, Discovery of Witches. Um, her parents put her parents spellbound her so that they couldn't know her full potential, that they couldn't see the full power that she held. But somebody could have did that on themselves, not necessarily spellbound them or like nothing like that. Just more so protection spells over themselves and the lives that they like. Whenever you show up in a body, right? You're already protected. Your soul is protected, not really the body, the soul. So somebody has put protection magic over their soul, or somebody is just fucking protected, literally. So like, when people do shit, I feel like in this life, you don't know as much as you did or as much as you thought you did. You know what I'm saying? And uh, so you're still learning, you're still growing, you're still moving towards that. But that protection, that that energy, you still carry it, no matter what body you in or nothing like that. Hey, what it do, y'all? Hey, you know, I ain't even see. I told y'all might not know. But when I be channeling and shit, I just be looking all over the place. So eventually I come back to the camera. So if you stick with me, I would definitely see what y'all said. I'm not one of them people who be trying to ignore the comments, but I definitely be ignoring them. But it don't be on purpose. Um, but hey y'all, thank you for showing up. If you have not already hit that subscribe button, please do. Please like, please comment. Well, commenting right now really don't matter because they don't show up when you post it, but I'm just here for the love. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate whatever type of love you give me. Just being here looking is really enough for me. And I'm very appreciative of whoever is here. Ashe. But what I came out here to talk about, we didn't even pray, did we? Okay, let's pray. Thank you, universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, mother and father. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for waking me up this morning. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my soon-to-be ex-wife. Thank you for another day to get it right, Ashe. I ask that you bless the seal of protection over me as I go throughout this reading, and that you guide my, and may you be a guide for me through channeling the energy for the collective and myself, Ashe. May you give me clear words, and that you allow who needs to hear what I got to say to be present, Ashe, and allow power. Hey. So the message of the day was being grateful. I was just talking to my auntie, right? And that's a lot of times like how I get my downloads. I might be sitting, meditating on just trying to be calm and in a high frequency, but a lot of the times downloads don't come through that. For me, it's always through a movie or always through a conversation or always through something else. Okay, so just because your gifts don't show up like everybody else's, or what's for you don't show up like everybody else, does not mean that it's not for it. Like the gift is for you. Somebody take your hat off. Wow, I'm bald headed. What the hell? It is cold. It is cold. Do y'all want to see the snow? Hold on, let me let y'all see the snow. My bad. What y'all didn't hear? The wind about to blow my damn herbs in my face. Hold on. What I say? I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember what I said. Mother Nature didn't play with me on my birthday. She did. She did the day after it snowed yesterday. And today it's sunny again. You know? Motherfuckers needed a day of rest, but 14 inches? Fucking snow? How many did we get? Probably like 5 or 6, if that. But 14 inches? This is why I wanted to be out of St. Louis. I wanted to go somewhere where it's hot. I'm a winter baby, but I do not like being cold. Like, I hate the cold. I hate the snow. It's cute. You know, it's white. It gives purity, don't it? But damn, I don't want to see you, Otis. Ain't nobody coming to see you. The hell? Can't even go outside. That's why did I get over yesterday? I did. I did a video in the house. But I don't really like being in the house. You know what I'm saying? When I do my videos. But damn. My auntie was talking about situation that she got going on, right? And she been saying a lot of the same things I've been saying. And like I be wanting her to understand that you can't keep giving. If you feel like that, if you're going through these emotions and these emotions right now, it's time. That's the universe telling you that it's time. You know what I'm saying? Please do not get caught up in the same cycles, in the same lack cycles, in the same ungrateful ass cycles, because in our reality we could have more. There is more for us. You have to want more. You have to be appreciative of what you have, literally. Okay, I don't have shit. a dollar to my name, a pot to piss in, or a window to throw it the fuck out of. But I'm grateful. You feel what I'm saying? And for me, I don't know about nobody else, but for me, I'm only in this position because somebody else put me in this position. And at first, it was devastating as fuck. Now, it's liberating as a motherfucker because you threw me to the wolves. You threw me out. You thought I wasn't gonna make it. You thought I wasn't gonna be okay. You thought I was gonna shrivel up and die. Where the fuck you left me at? But bitch, I'm here every motherfucking day. God knew what He needed to do. I ain't gonna fake it. It might some things I say, my attitude, the way I come off, might come off egotistical, but I need my ego. My higher self so humble and so sweet, so loving. But my ego that's the bitch that's like, I need that bitch to be mad. I need that bitch to be fueled. So then my higher self can transmute that fuel. Well, I need that bitch to be gassed up. I need that bitch to be mad. You know what I'm saying? So that my higher self can transmute that energy into fuel. It can transmute into something that is going to help me, literally. So like, I ain't gonna fake it. I be needing to be mad. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we need to be mad. Sometimes we have every right to be mad and upset. No matter what the situation is, no matter who put you in that situation, no matter what, some situations deserve anger. Okay? The point I'm making is anger has to become something else. We can't keep it in anger. We can't stay in anger because anger ain't gonna do nothing but kill your ass in the end. You know? Um, And like I said, in order to call in something, in order to get what you deserve, get what you want, you have to be grateful for what you have. Literally. She was saying like little shit um, like her house. And like I used to get a little, what's the word for it? I used to feel embarrassed sometimes about my house. But they gave me a rinky dink ass apartment. My carpet was dirty when I moved in. They were supposed to change the carpet, then they were supposed to clean the carpet. They didn't do shit. So I had to do the best that I could to make do with what I had. You feel what I'm saying? And when people came up, like motherfuckers who were supposed to be cool with me and close with me, they was coming over talking about me and saying little shit. But I did the best I could to keep my shit clean, to do what I needed to do to have a clean house. And it didn't always look as clean as I wanted it to. And I used to be like, God, why the fuck do I always get the short end of the stick? Why? I'm putting all my fucking money into this. I'm doing everything I can to keep what I have. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and we look at other people. That's what my auntie was saying. I'm looking at other people and look at their life. Look at how they do this. Look at how they do that. But you don't know what they doing to uphold that. You know what I'm saying? I keep talking about, oh, I want a sugar daddy, right? You got to give up some sugar. So if you have something, you have to do whatever it takes to maintain that thing, right? So if you're not willing to do whatever it is to maintain what you have, then you don't deserve anything better. Also, if you want something, right? But like I said, if you're not willing to do whatever, put in the whatever type of work needs to be put in for what you have, then you don't deserve it. Or you're gonna be stuck with the little bit that you have, with only what you got. Like, I keep thinking about all these homeless people and all these people I used to see, or like all these people I see who got less than me, who been more fucked up positions than me. You know what I'm saying? And they still walk around this bitch happy. They still walk around this bitch cool. I'm learning that it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You have to just be cool with what you got, literally, and make sure that you have everything you need. When you have the funds, when you can do it, do it. That's my motto. If I go into the store and I have enough money to get what I want, because my auntie, we was just talking about that, right? And there was a part of the conversation too. She was like, I be wanting to get stuff for myself. I be wanting to do stuff for myself, but I got to do shit for me and my kids. And when I was making enough money to do shit for me and my kids, it was cool. But it's like in your brain, you knew that extra money was coming. You knew that you had it. It's like now that you're back, I feel like this is like, I don't know how to explain it, but like now that you're back in a position where you feel like where it could look like lack, I need you to continue to feel like you are abundant. I need you to continue to feel abundant. I need you to continue to act abundant. Okay? Now, if you know that something is going to put you in a fucked up position, do not do it. You know what I'm saying? But by the grace of God, anytime I did that, anytime I say fuck lack, right? Fuck lack. I'm gonna be grateful for what I have right now, and I'm gonna use what I have right now because what 9 times out of 10, whatever I'm trying to get is gonna help me. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like if you want, if you want like greater outcomes, you have to invest in yourself. You have to invest in the things that you have. Literally. No, you may not be able to get your house as clean as you want to, but keep it clean. Wipe the walls. You know what I'm saying? Wipe the baseboards. I used to do that shit all the time. I had hella cats. I had no choice. Like, I had no fucking choice. And even in my little rinky dink ass apartment, I made sure that when people came over, every time people come over, it was only people who I was related to that was hating. But when people come over, they loved being at my space. They love being at my house. They always like, oh, it's so pretty over here. I love the animals. Like, you know, everybody don't fuck with the animals, but a lot of people loved being in my space, and it's because I took care of my space. I loved my space, regardless. You know what I'm saying? It's motherfuckers out here who probably you wouldn't be able to tell. You wouldn't know if they was paying their rent or not. So we need to stop comparing and contrasting. We're not in competition with nobody. Because just like you down right now, when you get back up, they can go down. Or not. We're not looking forward to somebody's down season because when we was in ours, we didn't like it. You didn't want to go through it. You pushed through it. You might have worked through it. But a lot of times people get stuck in them down times. People get stuck in that low vibrational ass energy. And that's just who they become. But you are not somebody who became, you didn't let the pain become you. You didn't let the lack become you. And if you did, somebody is waking up, somebody is seeing that lack, people pleasing, being ungrateful, all of that shit is like harm to me. It's harming me. It's harming my life. It's affecting my life because I don't believe in me. I don't believe in the resources that I have. I don't believe that resources are going to come in. I don't believe that the Most High is going to help me or serve me, which is what it's supposed to do. You're supposed to serve the Most High, and the Most High is going to serve you back. Literally. But the Most High will not serve anybody who is ungrateful because how can I give you something? Why would I give you something that you're just going to destroy, that you just don't care for? Or you're going to see somebody else with something that you feel like is better than what I just gave you, and you're going to be ungrateful. How the fuck do you sound? How do you sound? Like what? Like she was just saying she don't like her car and stuff like that. Like she embarrassed of it. And it's like, what? You have a car? Motherfucker just took my car from me. My mama was saying, I don't want to be by myself. I'll sleep in my car. I can sleep in my car, but every night you're trying to find somebody's house to go to. You don't want to sleep in your car. Stop lying. You keep making excuses to find somewhere else to go or to get sympathy or whatever the fuck the case is. That ain't even the point of the conversation. But, like, you refuse. You have the resources. You have everything that you need. Literally, you're going outside of yourself. The goal is to not go outside of ourselves for anything. For comparison, for advice, for validation, for none of that shit. You're not to go outside of yourself. And then when you do go outside of yourself, or when you do, like stepping out, you don't really have to step outside of yourself. Really, what's for you is gonna come to you. So like when I don't go looking. Sometimes I do, but I don't really go looking for videos like on you on like my For You page and shit. They just pop up. So like what's for me will literally come to me, and what they're telling me is not gonna be anything but confirmation for what I already know. That makes sense. But like we just gotta learn how to be grateful. We just gotta learn how to be okay with being where we are. Literally, being where you are is okay. If you don't like where you are, you should do everything in your fucking power to get outside of the position that you're in. But we can't wait on other people. We can't blame other people. We can't, no, fuck no. I ain't blaming no bitch for nothing else. Yeah, motherfucker took it from me, but I made money. I decided to spend my money. You know what I'm saying? I decided to think that I could, like, I don't know, I have a problem with saving. So I would think I'm holding on to my money, spending a little bit at a time, and then a little bit at a time is a lot at the end of the day. So I learned my lesson. I learned my motherfucking lesson as far as like how this shit works. I can't blame nobody. Yeah, you did that. Yeah, you did that, but because I didn't die, because I didn't choose to lather in that shit, and I got the fuck up, every choice, every decision, every action, everything that happens to me from now on, it's on me. Literally. It's on me. But I just think about the position that I was just in and the position that I'm in now. No, I'm not the happiest. No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But I'm grateful. I'm okay with being in this position. I'm doing the best that I possibly can. Right? And honestly, I honestly probably needed the fucking rest. I honestly probably needed to just be able to sit down and be cool because I was stressed. I was stressed as fuck. I was always worried about something. I was always going and going and going and going, popping motherfucking X pills like they fucking Skittles for real. Like it was no fucking tomorrow because I'm the type of person that I don't play. You know what I'm saying? I don't play about. I want to have my bills paid and I want to have more money on the side. So I'm a hustler. I'm a go-getter. I would stay up all night if I have to. And then, man, I'm telling y'all, I was staying up all night doing hair. I braid slow. And then I had stopped braiding for a long time. I stopped doing hair for a little minute. So when I got back into it, when people just hit me up out of nowhere, like out of nowhere, and I just felt blessed as fuck. I did their hair or whatever, and it took me longer than it would normally take me. I already braid slow. I'm already a slow. I take my time. I want your shit to be neat. But it took me longer than usual. I don't know why. But it had been taking me hella long to just do what I needed to do. And a motherfucker would make every excuse why they couldn't be out working while I was working. And then it's like, I get done working, right? I get done doing her, and then we gotta go make some more money because my her money, I'm not finna just not have the money that I just worked for. Cause we gotta work, cause I gotta pay for me and you. I gotta worry about me and another motherfucker. Me, another motherfucker, the bills, how we gonna eat, what we gonna do, how we gonna maneuver this, how we gonna do this, how we gonna do that, how we gonna get the parts for the car, what we gonna do. Motherfucker wasn't, I mean, I got notes. I mean, I got motherfucking notebooks full of the way my mind was working, the way that a motherfucker had me turning every which way but motherfucking loose. How my head was full of fucking just trying to figure out how to take care of me and another motherfucker. So now I'm grateful. I'm grateful. At first, I didn't want it. I was so mad. I was so sad about that shit, but now I'm grateful. No, I don't have a car. I wish I did. And that was like the saddest part for me is that what I put my hard work into, what I really, 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 really fucking wanted that somebody claimed that was for me, that they got for me, or that they, you know what I'm saying? It's for us type shit. As soon as they get mad enough, they took it. They took it. She would take it all the time. She would take it and just drive off and be gone all day and then be making it seem like I'm the villain because I locked her ass out the house. Bitch, you was gone. You left. You been gone since this morning. You ain't get back to 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. No, you may not come in my motherfucking house. You could sleep in that car. It's how I feel. But now I'm in a position where it's like, I don't have to worry about that. Like, the proof is there. Like, I'm still... But I told a motherfucker to change that number. Why are they still texting me about a motherfucker not paying a car note? And then it's like, I'm still low. At first, I was still low-key kind of worried about it. Like, my mom and them was like, why are you worried about her not paying the rent, paying the car note? Because I'm thinking in my brain, shit, if we get back together or something, if that bitch don't pay the motherfucking car note, we won't have a car. I ain't too much. I don't even want to get back with a motherfucker. I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare, but when I go get this police report and press these motherfucking charges, that motherfucker will be mine. You know what I'm saying? If I go do that. I don't know. I'm still trying to debate. I'm still trying to debate if I want to just be grateful or if I want to go get my own justice. Like, I'm really trying to debate. I'm really debating if I want to go get my own fucking justice or just let God handle it. Like, motherfucker can fake all they want to. And that's the problem with me. That's the problem for me. Motherfuckers be faking. And that's why I'm trying to tell my auntie, like, don't worry about what another motherfucker got going on. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker probably got to suck dick to keep their utilities on. Motherfuckers probably, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers probably out here doing all type of shit for them bills. And it's like, it's not, okay, by all means, get it how you live. But at the end of the day, I know that ain't something you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So when you by yourself and you suffering in silence, you just gotta suffer. And not really in silence, but you just gotta suffer. Talk to God about that shit. It's like everybody taking their problems to everybody else, to everything else. Why you ain't taking that shit to God? You know what I'm saying? You can't be grateful. You can't be okay. You can't get out of the lack mentality because you're not going to the source, who is the source of all the motherfucking resources. Literally, like we gotta we gotta do better. We gotta like we can't keep going outside of ourselves. We can't keep going to anything or anybody but God. Can't put nobody on a pedestal. You can't put nothing on a pedestal. You can't think nobody doing better than you or further than you or whatever the case is. That ain't how that shit go. This ain't no motherfucking race. Like, it's not a race. It's not a race. If anything, you're racing your fucking self. And you are slowing you down. Because you're not being grateful. You're not okay with what you have. You're not okay with, you know what I'm saying? You're not working with what you have. You have to work with what you have. Literally, work with what you have. Even if you don't have a lot. You don't have, you know what I'm saying? You might not have what you think you should have. It might not look how you want it to look. I swear to God, it don't look shit like how I want it to look. I feel like my world is still hanging upside down. Maybe not upside down, I'm sideways right now. Like, sideways. In motion, in my emotions. Well, working through my emotions. Like, I feel like God turned me upside down. You know, like, I'm seeing the world card. Or the Wheel of Fortune, my bad. Wheel of Fortune. Okay? So, like, let's just say I was on a wheel, Ferris wheel. You know what I'm saying? When you're on a Ferris wheel, it don't take you upside down. You're never flipped over. You're just going in a circle. But in this case, as you were on this wheel, right? When you got to a certain point, you flipped all the way the fuck over, literally. And as you're going around this wheel, like, whatever was in a cart with you, everything that was there, you was the only one who had their seatbelt on. You know what I'm saying? Like, the cart got flipped as you went towards the top, right? Um, this was somebody's karmic, like, end of some karmic shit, or like, let's say, like, motherfuckers want good things. You know you got good things coming. God promised you got good things coming, right? Once everything fell from the top of that thing, right? You had to get the, like, they could nobody get up there to help you, right? You had to get the thing to be back balanced, right? So that the ride can continue to go in the way that it's supposed to go. As the ride continues to go, you are swinging yourself back into the right position, right? And when you get back down to the bottom part, when you get back down, because it's a circle, once you get back to the bottom part, like where everything starts for real, you don't let that shit back in. You don't let none of the shit back in that you was riding with. This time, the ride is for yourself. You might be scared. It might not seem like it's trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? Because you just got flipped the fuck over. And everything that was on this ride with you, right? You had a purse. You might have had a teddy bear. You might have had a person with you. Imagine being at a fair, right? And there's some shit that happens. Some motherfucking Final Destination type shit. The motherfucker that was on this ride with you and everything that was on this in this seat with you, it's gone. It's dead. It's gone. Literally. You don't let dead things back into the motherfucking thing. Actually, it's not even nowhere for you to catch these things. It's not nowhere for you to stop. For real. There's really nowhere for you to stop. You can't even get off the ride. It's how I'm feeling. And on this ride, once you upright, right? Once you get to the bottom, all the way to the bottom, to the beginning of the ride, you're gonna be flipped back over. You're gonna, on the way back down, on the way to the bottom, right? You were at the top. On the way to the bottom, once you get to the bottom, you should be back in position. You should be back in regular position. It might still even take you a little minute to get back in position once you're at the bottom. But the ride will not start over until you're back in position with nothing in the ride with you. This ride, this time, you gotta go on this shit by yourself. And I feel like the reason why you even went with somebody, the reason why somebody was with you, I'm afraid of roller coasters, y'all, right? So I'm just using that as an example. You are on this journey. You supposed to go through this roller coaster. But this roller coaster ride, this motherfucking journey that you're supposed to go on, is supposed to be done alone. Literally. And maybe the next time you get to the top, and you go back down. But this time, listen though, just trust the fucking process. Trust God. Trust the Most High. Trust the engineer to the motherfucking thing. It was like, I don't know, that has never happened before. There was some shit that has never happened before. We ain't never had nothing like that happen before. And you like, get me off this motherfucking ride. I need to be off this ride. They can't let you off the ride for some odd reason. It's like some supernatural weird shit, crazy shit is happening, and you're afraid to trust. Unlike everything else, unlike those people who was in your life, unlike all the other roller coasters, unlike all the other journeys, and for real, the one that's in control of this ride is God, literally. And you know what I'm saying? It's like I said, this time you can't get off. This time you gotta go by yourself. This time you gotta go by yourself and just be grateful that you're here to experience this by yourself. By yourself. And I know it's like, what? That don't even go. Like, how did that make sense? What? I'm telling y'all, like, it's like people be so upset. And I ain't gonna fake it. I'm people. I be so upset when things happen, when things don't go my way, when things don't look like how I thought it was supposed to look. But just be fucking grateful, because you never know what's after that. You never know what's after that. Unfortunately, we kind of gotta suffer. Sorry, until you learn how to stop suffering. So you're gonna continue to suffer and suffer and suffer and suffer until you learn how to not suffer. Until you learn how to be grateful, until you learn how to throw lack the fuck out of your life. Literally. Even when you don't have enough, even when it look like you don't have enough, you have more than enough because you got the Most High. Literally. And you got yourself. You literally don't need nobody else. We're not worried about nobody else and how they seat didn't flip. Because I'm telling you, the person who did the flipping, the person who did all this supernatural shit, it ain't a person, it's the Most High. You know what I'm saying? It ain't people that's controlling this motherfucking ride. It ain't people. It ain't even the people who think they controlling it. You know how like I was in, what's that movie? Where the Heart Is. She just started talking to that girl. She didn't know her. She wasn't no fucking Ruth Ann. And she knew she wasn't Ruth Ann. To me, that was God working through that girl. To me, it was like God told her to say something. She might have looked like her at the moment. You know what I'm saying? God would do crazy things. Like crazy ass things. She probably did. She probably had to face a Ruth Ann right then and there, and not for her own sake. You know what I'm saying? But for the sake of this girl and this baby that's out here sleeping at the fucking Walmart, that got left at the fucking Walmart. Not even knowing that this is gonna be your family, forever family, even after she gone. Not knowing that this is the person who finna set you up, who finna be there for you, who finna be, you know what I'm saying? You don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So God worked through people. And God worked for people. But like I said, you never know who is the source of somebody's energy. Because you might be waiting on God. And you might have a bill right now that's due. You might have some shit right now that's happening, and you just feel like, I can't be grateful because why this happening to me? It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. God might bless you, you know what I'm saying? Money for the bill and the rent. Money for the bill and the car note. Money, you know what I'm saying? Bless you with, like, you never, yeah, you went a couple months, or you went a month or a couple of weeks without something being on, lights, heat, whatever. Okay? And now, if you wait for your blessing and you be grateful and you just be cool with the situation that you in, not comparing to other people, not worried about what the other people got going on. God could just bless you with, you never have to pay a utility bill again. Maybe for the rest of the year, or maybe somebody's gonna come in and pay it up for a year or some shit. You just never fucking know. You just gotta be cool, sit in that stillness, and it's cold right now. So sit in the cold, be in the cold. You know, right? These niggas you fucking, these bitches you talk to, these friends, these family members, like, I don't know who know what, right? But let's say people know your business. They know what situation you're going through, but ain't nobody coming together. Ain't nobody helping you. They on the phone talking shit behind your back. You know what I'm saying? They ain't nobody trying to figure nothing out. So that's one thing. Stop telling people shit. Only talk to God. And stop comparing yourself to people who literally, motherfucker will be talking shit about you the whole time. They shit finna get cut off. So it really does not even fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? People go through shit. Our lives, our series of ups and downs that I be talking about are all gonna look different. All gonna look different. Like even if you somehow, some way land on the same frequency as somebody, your frequency and their frequency is not gonna, it's never gonna be in sync. It might be in sync at moments. It might be in sync at times, but you're never gonna stay on the same frequency as somebody. Literally, you have your own fucking frequency, your own authentic frequency. Like people be talking about all this other shit. We got our own frequencies. Literally, we're our own motherfucking, our own line, our own, you know what I'm saying? Our own source of power, of energy, our own, like our own. I don't know how to explain it, but look at the power lines. If you look at the power lines, right? Everybody has their own power line. Okay? And no matter, like, you see how it's ones all the way at the top, and then it's some that come like down to the bottom. Like it's one right here below the tree, or like in the middle of the trees. Literally, that's how it is as far as life goes. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even a matter of, oh, my frequency higher than yours, because I could somehow, some way end up in the same spot as you. Maybe it could just be for a second, or somehow we get tangled up into each other, or you know what I'm saying? You just, power lines are like how the trees, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a way I'm thinking in my head or something, and I can't really explain it. I always do that. But I'm getting cold. It's a motherfucker. My phone is up 10%. I love y'all. I shall return. Tomorrow maybe. But be grateful. Stay grateful. Stay prayed the fuck up. And get the fuck out that mind, that lack ass mindset. You have everything that you need. Anything that you want that you do not have right now, you are not at the self that is not necessarily that deserves that, but you have to get in the energy that you already have it, or feel like you already have it, or that it's already yours. Not I want. What I want is already mine. What I need is mine. Literally. But I love y'all. Have a good night. It ain't night. It's 10:36 in the motherfucking morning. But have a good life. Do what's right. Be love. Be light. Drink your water. Okay? Thank you for being here. And if anything resonated with you, please let me know in the motherfucking comments. Literally. Talk to me. Y'all be coming in here. Y'all be saying hi and stuff sometimes. Sometimes I see the progress. I literally see the progress. And I'm so fucking grateful. And I'm so proud of my motherfucking self for stepping out and stepping into this energy every day, because I see y'all showing up. I see y'all here. I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? So for the people who did not watch the video while it was live, you know what I'm saying? Let me know how you feel. This is literally just supposed to be a conversation, a back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for new perspectives. I'm here for, you know what I'm saying? If what I said created a thought for you, and it like made you think of something else, I want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy that. I love people. I love new perspectives. I love people. I love doing what I do. And I would love to know that doing what I'm doing is actually helping somebody. It helped me every day. So it really don't matter. But it matters. You know, y'all are important. I wouldn't be here if I didn't feel like, or if the Most High didn't feel like that somebody else needed to hear what I had to say. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's cold. My motherfucking nipple finna fall off. I got to stick it out. And I ain't got no socks on. I gotta get the fuck up out of here. I gotta get the fuck up out of here. I love y'all though. I really do. I'm so happy. Like I've been looking at my views grow, and like comments and likes and subscriptions, bitch. I'm getting hella subscriptions. Well, I ain't gonna say hellas, but every time I do a live video, I see that I'm getting followers, subscribers, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I love each and every one of y'all, even if I don't know y'all, even if you only here to talk shit, you know, because I got a couple of those on this motherfucker too. They on her just talking shit in the comments, and that's another reason why I kind of like, I ain't gonna say I ignore them, because I don't mean to. I be looking everywhere like I'm doing right now, and then also when I look at them, sometimes people be just saying stupid shit, so I kind of try to ignore it. But I'm grateful for the haters too. I'm grateful for the people who come with no purpose. Thank you. You don't have a purpose that you thought you had. You know what I'm saying? People come and they be trying to talk shit, or like, you know, y'all know who I'm talking about, the trolls. Okay, thank you to the trolls. Thank you to the trolls, the fairies, the gods, the goddesses, the chosen ones, divine children, the spirit guides, the angels, the ancestors, all of them. Thank y'all. All right, I'm gone. For real, because it's cold as a motherfucker. This goddamn barking ass dog is getting on my nerves. Oh, man. Hold on, I'm taking my glove off.